the sales figures.
What sales figures?
The ones you wanted me to see when you called.
Oh, those.
That's not why you wanted me to stop by, is it?
Well, I did want you to see some figures. One in particular.
Well, let's see it. Oh, yeah. It's been a hell of a quarter.
You like the bottom line?
Can't imagine it getting any better.
It will. Trust me. It will. Hey, guys.
Hey, Bridget. What's up?
That's what I was about to ask you. You guys were talking when I came in. Then you stopped.
So?
So you must have been talking about me, Griffin.
Ken, were we talking about Bridget?
Why would we do that?
Come on, guys. What's going on?
Well, you see, there's this rumor going around.
Rumor. What kind of rumor?
Your dad's Eric Forrester, right?
Duh.
And his son Thorne, that's your brother.
Wow. You guys should start a business. Something like a coupleofairheads.com.
The thing is, if your mom, like, maybe started hanging with Thorne,
Whoa. Where is this going?
that would mean that she'd be dating your brother.
No. How about atrophiedbrains.com? You dudes have been away from school too long.
Hey, we're just reporting what we hear.
Just the facts, Bridget.
So, if they like tied the knot, her stepdad and her brother.
The same guy. No, I wonder if she'd have to buy him 2 birthday presents.
Why don't you both just go to...
Easy, girl. We're not the only ones talking about it.
Yeah? Well, it's a stupid lie. My mother and Thorne's are...
Bridget, hi. I was hoping I would find you here. Huh? Well, I've been meaning to talk to you. Why don't you come sit with me at my table, okay? Unless you want to sit in the pig head section.
Let's go. Thanks for bailing me out. You wouldn't believe what those guys were saying.
Oh, yeah. I can believe it.
Morgan. Are you alone?
Yes?
Good.
What brings you by so early?
Well, we never did finish our conversation last night.
Yes, that's right. Bridget interrupted us. I hope it didn't keep you up too late.
No, actually, we had a very interesting talk.
About what?
About this.
And what is that?
It's the tea you made me, you bitch!
So Ridge told you.
What, that you tried to murder another one of my children? Yes, he told me.
But he almost didn't.
Until his principles kicked in. Where he got those, I'm not really sure, because they certainly didn't come from you.
Oh, I'll bet you that he regrets this morning that he stopped you from drinking that
the
tea.
scum of the earth.
Don't play the injured party with me. Not after what you're doing to Ridge and Taylor's lives. That's the lowest, to say the least.
Stephanie, I told you I was willing to work this out and no one would get hurt, but after what you did to me last night, I'm gonna make you pay.
How is that?
How do you think? I've got a baby growing inside of me. Your son's.
So you're going to use the baby?
No, I'm gonna give birth to this child, and I am going to raise this child and teach him all about his family. About my parents and my brother, his other side of the family, his father. I'm gonna teach this little precious boy or girl all about his father. And I cannot imagine that Ridge would turn his back on his own flesh and blood.
Do you want to destroy my son? Is that
No,
what you
Stephanie,
want?
I want to destroy you. Ridge, I'm gonna give another option to.
He's never going to leave Taylor. If you think that, that's just silly.
Did I say that?
That's what you're after.
No, what I'm after is a happy home and a healthy baby who has parents that love him.
But Ridge will never be a parent to that child. Get a grip on reality.
You know, there's something about a man's youngest child. He has a special place in his heart for that.
Okay. Is it money that you want? I'll set up a trust for you and for the baby. Take care of you for the rest of your life. The only thing you have to do is leave Los Angeles.
No, Stephanie. I don't want your money. I want you to suffer the way I suffered. You know, you have some serious repenting to do, and I'm gonna help you do it.
A couple of jerks. Hey, thanks again. How have you been, Kimberly? I haven't seen you in a while.
I'm doing better.
Yeah. I'm really sorry about Macy. Sorry I couldn't make it to the funeral. I was away.
Thorne was there.
Of course he was. He loved her. My mom was pretty broken up about it, too. I don't know what she was doing in the car that night, but it must have been horrible.
Your mother was not broken up over Macy's death.
Kimberly, how can you say that? I hope you don't blame her for the accident.
Who else is there to blame?
I don't have to listen to this garbage.
No, look, Bridget, I'm sorry that I have to be the one to tell you this. But what those guys are saying, it's true.
What?
Your mother was involved with Thorne when my sister was killed.
Honey, where's Bridget?
She's out.
When's she coming home?
Tonight.
You sure about that?
I'm positive.
Well, then why don't we go back to my place?
We'd never make it there.
Honey, I don't think this is a good idea.
Do you know how long I've waited for this?
Hey, me too. But if Bridget came home early...
Honey, don't worry. She's not going to. I need you. I need you now. Think you'll ever get tired of me?
Will I ever get enough of you?
Well, you've already had all of me.
You think that's enough?
Well, what more is there?
How about a lifetime?
Oh, I want you to move in here so bad, soon.
I will. As soon as you tell Bridget.
I'll
probably tell her tonight after dinner.
How do you think she'll react, Brooke?
I think she'll be happy. She loves you. You're her favorite.
Brother, yeah.
When she sees how much we love each other, I'm sure she'll be thrilled to have you around here. Probably as much as I will. How do you feel about Kimberly?
Kimberly?
Well, I know that you spent a lot of time with her while I was gone.
Yeah.
Yeah? How's she doing?
Better, I think.
Maybe that's because of her friend.
Her friend?
Yeah, she didn't tell you? She met somebody. Somebody really special, I guess.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What did she say about him?
She said he's a wonderful man and that he understands her. I really think she's falling in love. Wouldn't that be something? It'd be really good for her.
Let's not talk about Kimberly.
Why?
Because I want to talk about you. No. I don't want to talk at all.
Look, I'm sorry about your sister, okay? I know it's been hard. But to say something gross about my mother is not gonna make it any easier.
You don't believe me.
Of course I don't.
Why don't you ask your mother?
I don't have to ask my mother. God, to even suggest it. She doesn't look at Thorne that way. It's disgusting.
I couldn't agree with you more, Bridget. I think it's repulsive.
Kimberly, there was nothing going on between my mom and Thorne.
Did you ever wonder why they went to Venice together?
No. They went for the photo shoot.
My photo shoot. They weren't needed for that.
Well, apparently they were, which is why they went.
No, you're wrong. You are very wrong. That's not why they went.
Oh, right. Yeah, they were having an affair in Italy. Do you know how ridiculous that is? Thorne came back married to Macy.
Yeah, and no one was more bitter about it than your mother.
She didn't seem bitter to me.
She wasn't depressed last winter?
She had a lot going on.
She had nothing going on. But she sure was gonna make something happen.
Why are you being so vicious?
I'm sorry. It's not my job to convince you.
No, it's your job to spread dirty rumors. Do you have any idea what it does to me? To even think about my mom and Thorne that way?
Would you rather not know the truth about your own mother?
That is not the truth. You are so bitter. I can't believe my brother ever looked twice at you. You're a real sicko.
I'm not saying this to try and hurt you, but I think you should know the truth about your mom.
Oh, and why's that?
So you don't turn out like her.
I hate you. You just stay the hell away from me.
What?
You think you're totally in control of this situation, don't you?
I don't think I am. I know I am. And to think that only moments ago I was scared to death of you. How fortunes do change.
Yes, they do. Got a good lawyer?
Why?
You're gonna need it.
So you're going to sue me for having Rich's baby?
No, I'm not going to sue you.
Why would I need a good lawyer then?
Because I might just go after the child.
Nice try, Stephanie.
You think I don't have a case? It's no secret how you got pregnant.
You wouldn't dare go public with it.
We'll see.
I know you wouldn't because Taylor would find
Oh,
out.
Taylor will probably find out anyway. You'll tell her during one of your little chats. Maybe Ridge will tell her. Or I might even tell her myself.
You're bluffing.
I never bluff. Never. If you carry this child to term, this will only be the beginning of all your problems.
So maybe I should drink your tea.
Morgan, it's a viable option.
What about the baby? Oh, that's right. It's just a hindrance, right?
No, it's not. It's a tragedy. It's a tragedy. And you alone bear the responsibility for the way it was conceived. I'm as angry with you about that baby's life as I am what you're doing to Taylor and Ridge's life.
So what is the solution? You think I should abort?
I'm not going to argue the issue with you. That child was conceived in a terrible deceit, and it's going to follow him all his life. Have you thought about that? Have you thought about how he'll view himself? Of course you haven't. You haven't given one thought about that. You're just the same now as you were when you were 17. Get laid, get pregnant, and think about the damn consequences later.
No, Stephanie, you are wrong. I have had plenty of time to think about it. The whole time that you had your family, you know what I had? I had hallucinations and I had nightmares. And I knew that the only thing that would ever heal me would be to have another baby. Bring a baby into this world and teach him and care for him. And he will know why he was brought into this world, because his mother wanted him so much she would do anything to bring him here. So don't you ever lay another trip on me ever again. You know what, Stephanie? Don't you ever lay foot in my house again, because I don't trust you, Stephanie, and I am gonna make damn sure that this child doesn't trust you either.
Brooke, you thought that I was your only problem. You are in for a surprise. You managed to get rid of Macy. What are you gonna do about your own daughter?
Now that's the way to start the day.
We're going to be starting all of them that way.
As soon as you tell Bridget.
I will. Tonight.
You want me around for that?
No, it's okay. I'll handle it.
Are you sure? She's going to be surprised.
She's going to be happy for me. Think positively.
I will. All right, my love. I'm gonna jump in the shower. Do you have an extra toothbrush for me?
And a razor and shaving cream, just like this robe. I'm ready for you, mister.
You're making this awfully easy.
Well, I'm an easy kind of gal.
Mom?
Bridget,
You're just getting up?
what are you doing home?
You are not gonna believe the morning I just had.
Look, why don't we go downstairs and talk about it, okay?
You know what Kimberly said to me?
You can tell me downstairs.
She said you and Thorne are having an affair. I mean, is that totally gross or what? You know, I could have belted her. What a slimy thing to say. I'm sorry, Mom, I'm embarrassed.
I got a much better idea.
No. Oh my God. Ooh. Ooh.
This week, she's got to justify her love.
You and Thorne? How could you?
And her daughter's the judge and jury.
It's incestuous and sick.
But Brooke is guilty as sin.
You're choosing him over me?
We are not going to put our lives on hold.
Now, what happens next
I can't handle this.
is everything on The Bold and the Beautiful.